Hello friends, I welcome all of you on the Fast Track Defense channel. In this video, I am going to tell you about NDA 148 course SSB in detail. As you can see the PDF which is appearing on your screen, this PDF I have taken from the official website of Join Indian Army site, and this is the PDF of Selection Center East Allahabad. That means this is the call up letter for Allahabad Center SSB board. So in this video I am going to tell you about the COVID vaccination is required or not, is RT-PCR certificate is required for the SSB, what are the documents required for the SSB, what are the things to be carried, and how to fill the documents. Each and everything in detail I am going to tell you about this SSB reporting, and even at the end I would tell you about the things to be carried, like how many pair of t-shirt, is white shirt or white pant, or what are the cloths to be carried in the SSB. Each and everything in detail I am going to explain you. Stay tuned in this video till the end and share this video to all of them, because this video is going to be very much helpful for all the aspirants, for all the candidates who are appearing for the SSB. Even if you are going to appear for the AFSB or for the NSB, or if you are going to appear for SSB Bangalore, for SSB Bhopal, this video is extremely helpful, because call-up letters are mostly same, only few pages are different, but instructions which are given by the SSB center are same, almost similar to by most of the board. Friends, before moving ahead, I would like to ask an important question to all of you, and the question is appearing on your screen. This question is very much important for your current affairs. Even this question can be seen in your NDA and CDS paper, which is going to be held on 10th of April. The question is, who wrote the biography of Neeraj Chopra titled as Golden Boy Neeraj Chopra? And these four are your option. Option A, Navdeep Singh Gill. Option B, Arvind Adiga. Option C, Indra Pramit Das. And option D, Vijay Chauhan. If you know the answer for this question, pause the video, go into the comment section, write the answer in the comment section. I am going to give you the answer for this question in the end, and I will also tell you the documents and other things which you need to carry for the SSB. And if we talk about the importance of current affairs plays a huge role in the NDA examination. I have already made 2 to 3 videos for the NDA and CDS current affairs and made a separate playlist. You can go into the playlist section and watch those playlists as well. सो फ्रेंड्स, आगे बढ़ने से पहले आप सभी के लिए एक इंपॉर्टेंट अपडेट आया है अनअकैडमी की तरफ से। अपडेट यही है कि अगर आप NDA 1 2022 की प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं तो अनअकैडमी आपके लिए लाया है पैंथर क्रैश कोर्स, जो कि 9th of जनवरी से 30th of मार्च तक होने वाला है। और यहाँ पे आप लिस्ट ऑफ एजुकेटर्स भी देख सकते हैं, जहाँ पे आपको कंप्लीट सिलेबस कवर कराई जाएगी। सिमिलरली अगर आप MNS की प्रिपरेशन करना चाहते हैं अनअकैडमी के साथ, तो यहाँ पे भी आप लिस्ट ऑफ एजुकेटर्स देख सकते हैं। और ये 9th of फरवरी से 5th of अप्रैल तक चलने वाला है। कंप्लीट 60 डेज क्रैश कोर्स नाइटिंगेल MNS बैच, यहाँ पे भी आप लिस्ट ऑफ एजुकेटर्स देख सकते हैं। यहाँ पे भी आपको कंप्लीट सिलेबस कवर कराई जाएगी। उसके बाद अनअकैडमी आपके लिए लाया है आइकॉनिक सब्सक्रिप्शन, जहाँ पे आपको प्लस का फायदा तो मिलेगा ही, प्लस आपको इंडिविजुअल मेंटरशिप भी मिल जाएगा अनअकैडमी के तरफ से। और यहाँ पे आप प्राइसेस देख सकते हैं 6 मंथ, 12 मंथ और 24 मंथ प्लस और आइकॉनिक दोनों के। तो फ्रेंड्स, अगर आप NDA का प्लस का सब्सक्रिप्शन लेना चाहते हैं, क्योंकि अभी NDA के सब्सक्रिप्शन पे प्राइस हाइक होने वाला है, तो यहाँ पे आप प्राइसेस देख सकते हैं 24 मंथ, 12 मंथ, 6 मंथ, 3 मंथ और 1 मंथ के। ये प्राइसेस आपको कंप्लीटली पे नहीं करने हैं। पे करने से पहले आपसे एक रेफरल कोड मांगा जाएगा। उस रेफरल कोड में आप सिंपली FD10 टाइप करेंगे तो आपको 10% का एडिशनल डिस्काउंट मिल जाएगा अनअकैडमी के सारे कोर्सेज पे। और अगर आप एयरफोर्स, नेवी या फिर कोस्ट गार्ड की प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं, तो यहाँ भी आपको कंप्लीट प्राइसेस पे नहीं करने हैं। पे करने से पहले आपको एक कोड मांगा जाएगा, यहाँ पे आपको FD10 टाइप करेंगे तो 10% का एडिशनल डिस्काउंट मिल जाएगा अनअकैडमी के सभी कोर्सेज पे। और इस दोनों कोर्स का लिंक मैंने वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन में दे दिया हूँ, आप वहाँ से जाके अनअकैडमी के साइट पे रजिस्टर कर सकते हैं। So friends, coming back to the main topic of the video regarding NDA 148 SSB, things to be carried, instructions to be followed, and each and everything in detail. So here I would like to read each and every line and explain to you so that you don't have any doubt at the back of your mind. So here you will have to read each and every line in detail, because every line has got some importance or the other and it has to be followed. So here firstly they have told you that you are shortlisted for the SSB, and next thing is that for Allahabad center, this is the location where you will have to report. So you are asked to report for the selection center East Allahabad, Karyappa Gate, New Kant near Panki Tank Chauraha, Kanpur Road, Prayagraj, and this is the pin code on the date and time allotted by the selection center East. So date and time would have been already told you while selecting the date and this is the place where you will have to report if you are going for the Allahabad center, and if you are going for Bhopal center, if you are going for Gandhinagar, if you are going for Dehradun, Varanasi or any other center, same thing will be mentioned in your collaborator also. I have already made a video that how to download the collaborator. You can go to the video section and watch that video as well, regarding how to download the collaborator and read all the instructions whatever is given in your collaborator. So here about the COVID-19. Earlier for NDA 147, NDA 146, when they were asked to report for the SSB, they were asked to carry RT-PCR report mandatory. But here a few changes has been made. Like candidates who have a vaccination certificate for 2 doses generated from the CoWIN platform and are asymptomatic on the arrival will be exempted from carrying a COVID-19 RT-PCR report. So here you are not made mandatory to carry the RT-PCR report if you have taken the double dose of COVID vaccination. If you have both the doses of COVID vaccination report generated by the CoWIN platform, then you no need to carry the RT-PCR report. Then for the next one is for the service entry who have a vaccination certificate issued by MH. MH stands for military hospital for 2 doses and are asymptomatic on the arrival will be exempted from the carrying a COVID-19 negative report. Same thing is given for the service entry candidate as well. And the third point is most important, any candidate including the service entry candidate. So here both candidate, normal civilian candidate as well as the service entry candidate who does not possess the vaccination certificate will required to produce RT-PCR negative report. The RT-PCR test should have been conducted within 72 hours of reporting to the selection center. Here they are asking you that if you haven't taken the double dose of vaccination, then you must have to take RT-PCR COVID negative report before 72 hours to the arrival of your SSB board. So this is the must. And next is again important. Next instruction is candidates will have to install Aarogya Setu app in their phone and they have to take a screenshot. So this they will check you during the entry of your particular board. They will ask you to show your mobile phone green signal regarding the Aarogya Setu. Next thing is that candidates will preferably no travel from any containment zone. So next important thing for you is that here latest passport size photograph not older than 1 week will be brought, and failure to produce the same at the time of reporting will render a candidate disqualified for appearing for the SSB. Nobody would be allowed to leave the premises for any documentation or getting photograph. So here they have clearly mentioned that if you are appearing for any of the SSB board, you will have to take a passport size photograph. It should not be older than 1 week, and you will have to take that photograph. I am going to give you in detail about what should be the background of the photograph and what should be the size of the photograph and in what number you will have to take photograph in detail in time. So the next instruction is that candidates who are selected for the stage 1 and for the stage 2 will not be allowed to go out of the selection for any purpose in the view of COVID-19. So this is the instruction, you will not be allowed to go outside. And next thing is that you will have to carry personal face mask, face shield, gloves, hand sanitizer and water bottle. These points which are given in the black mark here, these points you will have to follow to carry the face mask, face shield, gloves, sanitizer and water bottle. This should be individual. Next thing is that no risk certificate. So here in the call-up letter they have one appendix 1. Here all the candidates will have to submit a COVID-19 no risk certificate before coming to the SSB. In case of minor here, it means that if you are below 18 years, if you are below 18 years, then the same has to be signed by their parents. So here appendix 1 is given in the call-up letter, so that you will have to fill, and if you are below 18 years, your parents have to sign in that no risk certificate. And no risk certificate is must. If you are not carrying this no risk certificate, you will be even routed back from your SSB board. Next thing is that candidates having any kind of COVID symptom are advised not to move. This is not that much required. Next thing is quarantine policy. These things are not required. See here, this one is very much important for the candidates, those who are going for fresher, because here you will be given the traveling allowances TA. So if you are having any journey by air or by train or by bus, then you will have to take the original ticket of air, or if you are traveling by train, then you will have to take the original train ticket or the boarding pass, whatever you have, and there you will have to show as a proof. Then only you will be given the traveling allowances in the SSB, and this instruction is only for the fresher, that means those who are going for the NDA SSB for the first time. Next thing is do's and don'ts for the SSB, and here these things you can read in your call-up letter itself. These things are not that much important to explain. Similarly, here next one is about document. You will have to bring the following documents at the time of reporting. So here these things are mandatory. Point number 5, the point number 5 which is appearing on your screen, these point number 5 are very much important, because even if you miss one document, your SSB candidature will be cancelled. That means you will not be allowed to give the SSB interview. You will be routed back from your journey. So here it says that original along with the self-attested copy of matriculation, passing certificate or equivalent certificate for proof of date of birth, admit card, mark sheet, transfer, leaving certificate are not acceptable. So basically they are trying to say you must have 10th standard passing certificate. 10th standard, if you have passed 10th standard with the state board or with the central board, that is CBSE or any other board, ICSE board, then you might have issued and passing certificate. Then you will have to carry that passing certificate to the SSB board, so that they will check your date of birth. And this is must. If you miss this 10th standard passing certificate, then you will not be allowed to enter the SSB board. Next thing is that original copy of 12th mark sheet and passing certificate or equivalent qualification. So similarly for 10th standard mark sheet and passing certificate, and 12th standard mark sheet and passing certificate for all the boards, even if you are from CBSE board, or be it from the state board or from the ICSE board. Then one copy of the admit card, then you will have to carry the UPSC admit card which you took for appearing the NDA examination. The same admit card has to be taken by you. Next thing is that candidate who have submitted their certificate and mark sheet in colleges for pursuing higher studies. That means here, if any candidate, let's say if they have submitted their 10th mark sheet and certificate in the colleges for pursuing higher studies, then they will have to get a bona fide certificate signed by the head of the particular institutions as given in the appendix B. In appendix B, if you scroll down, there will be one appendix B, and in that appendix B you will have to get a hard copy, and in that you will have to write what are the documents you have submitted in the colleges or institutions, and after that you will have to get signed by the head of the particular institutions. Next thing is that for class 12th appearing candidate, if any of the candidate is class 12th appearing, are required to bring the certificate from the schools or colleges as per the appendix C. That means if someone is appearing class 12th candidate, then they will have to get signed from the institution's head in the appendix C format, that they have not completed the 12th standard, so they don't have 12th standard mark sheet and 12th standard passing certificate as a proof or as a witness. Next thing is certificate for not having duplicate profile registration ID as appendix F. Similarly, you will have to fill the appendix F, which is given in detail in the call-up letter. Appendix F is about the Join Indian Army site, that you have only one account for the Join Indian Army site, you don't have any other fake account. So for that verification. Next thing is that candidates are required to bring all the certificates in original. Originals will be returned after the verification at the service selection board itself. Any candidate who does not carry these entire document for the SSB interview will not be allowed to go through the selection process. This point is very much important. That means whatever documents I have mentioned earlier, or whatever the documents which I told you earlier, all the documents are to be brought in original. If you don't have original document, you will be routed back from the SSB and you will not be allowed to enter the campus of SSB. That means you will not be evaluated by the SSB board. Next thing is for the proof of identity, you will have to carry Aadhaar card or PAN card or driving license, whatever you have. Next thing is that certificate of previous candidate SSB attempt format is attached as appendix G. If you have attended the SSB earlier, that means this point is only for the repeaters. Appendix G, the point K is only for the repeater. If they have attended the SSB earlier, then they will have to fill a document, and that document is given below in the call up letter as appendix G, that which board you attempted, what were the result, what was the date of the previous SSB, each and everything you will have to give the details of the SSB. Similarly, for the certificate by the candidate prior to undergoing SSB, format is appendix K. So here in appendix K, whatever form is given, that you have to fill. Next thing is that acceptable date of birth. So here your date of birth should be this only. If your date of birth is not this, please don't go to SSB, because once you go to the SSB, they will check your date of birth. If you are not falling within this range, you will be routed back from your SSB, and that date of birth should be between 2nd January 2003 and 1st January 2006. Between these two dates only your date of birth should be there. If your date of birth is not between these two dates, you will not be allowed to appear in the SSB selection process. So this is mandatory. Next thing is that local candidate, here withhold your moves and contact as at the earlier in the case if your parents or close relatives are serving at the selection center. So these things are not important. If you want, you can read these things once. I am going to give only the important instructions. Next important instructions is for service entry candidate. Service entry candidate will be permitted for the SSB interview only on a movement order by NOC issued by the commanding officer. That means if any of the service candidate is coming to give the NDA 148 SSB interview, they will have to get a signature from the commanding officer that they want to appear in the SSB, and they will have to get signature from him. Then only they will be acceptable as a candidate in the selection center Allahabad, or be it any other center like Bhopal, Kapurthala. Like, you can read your own call up letter and read all the instructions, because every instruction is important. Next thing is that those candidates who have yet to qualify the 12th standard or equivalent examination and are allowed to appear in the UPSC examination, then you will have to read this, refer to page number 6, note 2. This thing is only for the 12th standard appearing candidate. You can read the call up letter. Next thing is for this tattoo and all. This tattoo will be there only for the tribal candidate, or even if you have tattoo, then you will have to get the photograph of the tattoo, and you will have to fill the documents as appendix A and B, appendix D. These things you will have to take care of this. Next thing is here they have given about the selection process in the SSB. So this process is important. So testing procedure in the SSB, your SSB will be done in the two stages, stage 1 and stage 2. In stage 1 it will start at 7 am. So for the Allahabad, stage 1 is going to start at 7 am, and you will have to report in the SSB board at around 5:45 am. 5:45 am, and the address of the reporting already I mentioned you in the starting. There you will have to report by 5:45, maximum by 6 am, and by 7 am your testing will start. So here will be comprised of an intelligence test and picture perception and discussion test. These things you are already aware that it will be held like intelligence test, that is OIR, and PPDT will be conducted on the first date. Similarly, if you get screened in, that means if you clear the first stage, you will have second stage. In second stage, your psychology test, group test, and interviewing. Your interview will take place for the next 4 days. So these things you can read. And next important is for the traveling allowance. Traveling allowance is very much important for the candidates, those who are going to appear in the SSB for the first time. That means if they are fresher to the SSB, this point is to be noted, very much important. You are authorized to travel by AC 3 tire, AC chair car for the shortest route. TA will be paid as per the defense travel rule. So basically they have told that you are required to travel by AC 3 tire. So if you haven't booked the ticket, you can book the ticket. If you are appearing for the first time, you can book the ticket in AC as well, because even you know that your all the traveling allowances, whatever you are going to use, it will be given back by the SSB board as a traveling allowance. Similarly, no reimbursement of the traveling allowances will be permitted in the absence of hard copy. That means you will have to get the original hard copy of the tickets in which you are traveling. Then only you will be allotted the traveling allowances. Similarly, you are entitled for the traveling allowances when you attend the interview for a permanent commission, short service commission for the first time in the defense services. Such allowances is not admissible for the second subsequent attempts for the same type of commission. So this point is to be noted here. They are saying that if you are going to appear in the SSB for the first time, then only you will be allotted the traveling allowances. If you are going for the second time, third time, or any other time other than first time, then you will not be allotted traveling allowances. So for traveling allowances, you will have to give your details, that is bank details, IFSC code, bank code, branch name, address, beneficiary's name. If the bank account is in your name, then you can give your own name. And many of the candidates are having doubt that can they give their parents bank account, can they give their relatives bank account, can they give their brother bank account. Then there is no issue. You can give any other bank account like your parents, your relatives, or your brothers. There you will have to mention that the beneficiary name. There you will have to mention the beneficiary name, and as well as in whose name that particular bank account is there, by mentioning IFSC code, bank code, branch name, bank name, and on whose name that bank account is there. Similarly, center will not take any responsibility for non-remittance of authorized traveling allowances amount for any incomplete, incorrect, or any related discrepancy in the bank details provided by the candidate. So basically they are trying to say that if any of the information given in your traveling allowance is wrong, then you will not be given the traveling allowances. So the traveling allowances column, you will have to fill in very much detail, and all the things has to be genuine. Like you should not give any of the fake thing, like you should not give any fake bank details. If you are giving any of the fake bank details, then you will not be allotted the traveling allowances. So these things are there. So here after that they have given regarding the medical examination. So this medical examination will be done after you get recommended in the SSB. So I think this all were the important instructions. And now the important instruction is what are the clothes you will have to carry. This is very much important. What are the items you will have to carry, what are the how many set of cloth you will have to carry. This is very much important. So basically, as you can see that the column which is appearing on your screen, items to be brought. So the first one is dark colored trouser, light colored t-shirt, it can be brown or black shoes with neckties optional. It should be one set for both gents and ladies, and the suit sarees are permitted for the lady candidate. So basically they have told that you will have to have one dark color lower, that means dark color pant, and light color shirt for the interview purpose. That means you will be giving a SSB interview to the interviewing officer. So in that case you will have to carry one pant which should be dark colored. It can be black or it can be blue based on your choice, and your one shirt should be light color, and it should be carried minimum one set. It can be more than one set as well. This is for both gents and as well as ladies as well. Similarly for your GTO, you will have to carry pure white shoe, t-shirt, full sleeves, sweater in winter, and sports shoes, preferably white for the GTO test. It should be around 1 to 2 set based on your choice. So basically they have told that you will have to carry one t-shirt and one trouser, and it should be completely white in color, and your shoes, it should be again white in color for the GTO test, which will be held in your third day and on the fourth day. So on the third day and on the fourth day you will have to wear the white and white uniform and white shoe as well for the SSB. Next thing is that writing materials like ball pen, blue pen, black pen, pencil, eraser, A4 side page of 10 in number. So here they have asked you to carry the pen of yours, like it can be blue pen, black pen, or you should also carry erasers, pencil. These things you can carry for your psychology test, because in psychology test you will have to deal with TAT, VAT, SRT and SDT. So for writing everything you must have to carry minimum around 2 to 3 pens, because if your one pen gets over, then you can use the alternative pen as well, and you will have to carry eraser, pencil and other things which are mentioned. Then next thing about passport size photograph. Earlier also I told you about the passport size photograph, that in that passport size photograph it should not be older than 1 week, and in that passport size photograph your background has to be white in color, and your t-shirt should be light color, and it should be taken 40 in number. That means you will have to carry 40 passport size photograph, and in that your head should cover 25 to 35 millimeter of the photo. So this is the criteria for the passport size photograph. You will have to carry 40 passport size photograph, and here you can also take lock and other things. These things are not important. Then if you wish, you can also take tie, blazers based on the winter. If it is winter, then you can use blazer as well. If it is not winter, then you can use normal, as you feel like, normal t-shirt, normal shirt and pant and tie. This is the required thing. Next thing is about change of address, then correspondence. I think this is not important. So with this we have covered the important items which has to be taken, and in the next video I am going to tell you how to fill up these forms, the forms which are appearing on your screen, like appendix A, appendix B, appendix C, all these documents, how to fill in detail I am going to tell you. So stay tuned in this channel, subscribe the channel, share this channel to all of your friends, because all these documents about the important details I am going to give you in the upcoming videos. So friends, this was the end of the video. I hope all of you enjoyed the video. Still, if you have any of the doubt regarding the SSB, regarding the things you can ask your doubt in the comments section, and do reply on which topic should I come up with the upcoming video. So friends, coming back to the question which I had asked you in the starting of the video. The question was, who wrote the biography of Neeraj Chopra titled as Golden Boy Neeraj Chopra? And these four were your options. So the correct answer to this question is option A, Navdeep Singh Gill. So here the answer is Navdeep Singh Gill. So remember the name of the person, Navdeep Singh Gill, because this can come in your NDA examination. And watch the current affairs playlist which I have made for all of you for NDA and CDS examination. Those current affairs playlist are very much important. So thank you friends for tuning till the end. Thank you. Jai Hind.